Course Portfolio Overview. In this video, you'll find an explanation of the course portfolio and an overview of resources.
Hey there. Now that we have completed the Google for Educators training in this course, we're going to move on to the meat and potatoes of the class, what I consider the fun stuff. It's where we actually get to play with the technology and learn how we could use it for the classroom. So to begin that part, we're actually going to start with your final. In this class, you're going to use Google Sites to build a course portfolio. It's going to have multiple pages in it, and the last page will include a bunch of examples of work you create throughout this course. So my hope in getting y'all to create this portfolio is that you'll keep adding to it throughout your teacher education experience in undergraduate and also in graduate if you choose to go into grad school. But you collect all your best works in there and you can save it and use it when you're getting applying for positions, teaching positions, and it'll be examples of all your work. And you can also use it in the reflective process to look back and see how much you've grown throughout your program. So you'll see the course portfolios tab that's opened up here. In this module, you're going to learn how to create your course portfolio using Google Sites. You will have two assignments in this module. The first one is your web address submission. You'll turn that into me next week, I believe. Hold on, I can scroll down and look at the exact due date. October 6th. So you will turn that into me so that I see your site in there, but you won't have to create the whole thing. You're going to work on it throughout the quarter. All we're doing here is starting the process. So let me go through here and show you the resources we have so that you'll know what they are. And then I'll do another video where I'll walk you through submitting the assignments. If you click on resources here for your course portfolio, the first resource you'll see is the portfolio scoring checklist. The second resource is an example of the portfolio. This is something I've made and it reflects what you should have for this quarter. And then here is the same Google Sites tutorial that you can find under your Google resources. So we're going to start out by looking at the scoring checklist for your portfolio. And if you click on that, it'll bring you to the scoring checklist. And you will have multiple pages inside of here. We're going to go more in depth with this when I show you how to complete the assignment. But basically, you'll have a home page that introduces the idea of why you're collecting these web pages together. So why are you making this portfolio? An intro page to tell a little bit about yourself. A professional info page to tell about your training thus far in your profession of teaching. Your career goals page, which talks about what you want to do after you graduate. Your contact information, excuse me, because obviously if you're going to use this to try to get a position, a teaching position, you're going to want to have updated contact info. And then these are all of the things that are required for you to add that we will complete this quarter. This is all work from this quarter. So I will go into that more in depth when I have the video where I show you how to create the site in just a minute. But everything on here needs to be included when you submit your final portfolio to me, and make sure that you have something visually appealing in there. We'll go over that too. And if required, that you include a link. And if you look in the scoring checklist right here, it tells you when you need to link files. Some of them don't get linked, some of them do. So that's a brief overview of your final portfolio and how to find your resources in Moodle. And as always, let me know what questions you have.